Good morning. Today, the goal is to get the Maxxfan installed. I have installed and measured my template. I'll drill through that just like I did with the window frames, and then I'll go to the roof and cut the hole. I have my wooden frame marked and pre-drilled. But that's where we are. I'm going to take this off, get it prepped for drilling. And after I drill my pilot holes, I'll take this down, move it to the roof, and then I'm going to tape a bag on this completely to protect the inside of the van. So I'm going to be installing a Maxxfan. It's the Maxxfan Deluxe. It is 10 speed, but it doesn't have a remote. I don't see any need for a remote myself for the expense of a remote. So to start, took out the flange, laid it on a piece of cardboard, traced it, and then cut out that 14 by 14 template that I'm using inside the van. Inside, there will be this frame that's been pre-drilled with pilot holes for the screws coming through the sheet metal. That'll be on the inside. On the outside of the van will be this adapter to fill the valleys, and that'll be adhered or sealed onto the roof. And then this flange will be attached. So that's kind of the sandwich minus the sheet metal of the roof. So there'll be adhesive on the inside, then sheet metal, then Sikaflex, and this adapter, and then I will use the gray tape. I can't remember what it's called now, but this tape around the inside of the flange. And then once I have it all screwed down by hand, I will go over every screw hole with self-leveling sealant, and we'll have it all done. We'll have the flange in, and then you just drop the part in. One of the things I do need to do, though, I just read this morning, I'm going to cut a channel on each side of this with the handsaw, just so I have a place to run the 12-volt wires depending on which direction I want to go. So that'll be the first thing I do right now. So I'm taping this trash bag up here, and I'm going to seal it completely onto the roof here so that any little bit of metal that comes out of this roof, and there will be plenty, as we know from the windows, will all be caught and contained and not fall into the interior of the van. That is the thing of beauty right there. Our next step here is going to be to trace out the shape of the adapter. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're going to take down the bag and see what it looks like. There we go. We have a hole. Okay, our hole is cut and primed. So now I'm going to put adhesive on our wooden frame and on the adapter for the roof, and then we'll clamp those and let them sit for a few hours while we go run errands. The frame glued in, we'll let it sit for a couple of hours. I lined up the pilot holes using this drill bit so that I would be able to make sure it was pretty much right in the right spot, and then I'll do the four corners first, and that'll secure it in place when we screw on the flange later this afternoon. But for now, this is just kind of holding everything in place, and then we'll go run errands. Installed. Done. All right, it's the end of a long day, but the Maxxfan is in. The wires, I cut a notch right here. I'm going to feed those through momentarily. I'll just tape them here somewhere out of the way. But we have a functioning, installed, sealed Maxxfan. So, super happy about that. Yeah. Another step done. Adhesive was delivered today, and my plus nut kit. So tomorrow we will start working the floor, buy the plywood for the floor. I'd say by the end of the day tomorrow we're gonna have the floor installed, and we'll be ready to get on with insulating everything. So good day. I'm gonna go have a beer. Thanks for watching. Look for the next episode. Remember to hit like and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so every episode you find out first. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time.